Roxanne, the spooky cat lady, and welcome to my messy office. Someday I'll clean it. Someday. Today we're talking about what to do when you first start booking a cruise. So we have 2 cruises coming up, and I thought I'd discuss all the preparations you need to make before you go. And here we go. So the first thing, of course, you need to actually book it. So let's look at this. You can just go right to the Royal Caribbean website and book it, or you can use a travel agent and they'll probably do the same thing, or I'm sure there's an 800 number somewhere if you just don't want to do it either of those ways that you can call and book a cruise. We prefer booking it ourselves instead of using a travel agent. We have used travel agents in the past because sometimes they can get you better deals and onboard credit and extra goodies. But you have to make all changes you want to make through them, which got annoying. So we no longer use travel agents because we have other ways to get really good deals. Matter of fact, both of these cruises, other than paying for port fees, taxes, and paying our tips in advance, were free. So, can't beat free. Not even a travel agent can beat that. So first, of course, you gotta book a cruise. You can go to royalcaribbean.com to do it on your own. And there's plenty to choose from. Our next cruise is gonna be on Symphony of the Seas. That's the world's largest cruise ship. So, well, second largest now, I forgot. Wonder is now the biggest. So Symphony is now second largest. Awesome! Can't wait to see that big old ship. I'm sure she's huge. Once that is done and you've actually booked a cruise, you might have to book flights. And so we had to book flights for the Symphony because she goes out of Miami. Booking flights right now, a little stressful because they keep changing it. It's finally stopped changing for us, of course, on our way home. It's given us a really terrible, like 9-hour layover in Detroit. So we're just like, oh, that's not good, but I guess we're gonna eat that up. And we used Royal Caribbean's flight so that all these changes would be their problem and not our problem. You can book it yourself, but then the problem, if it gets canceled or any of that stuff, is your problem, not the cruise line's problem. So that's why we decided to do it through Royal Caribbean, even though it might be a little more expensive. You also will want to book hotel rooms just in case. You know, we always drive to the airport the day before, sleep overnight, and then fly out. That way, if there's traffic, if there's you know, construction, something, there's always something gonna slow you down. We're already there, and we just go straight to the airport. Now the next thing you need to do is start looking at excursions that you're gonna do when you're in port. Dining packages. Symphony has tons of extra restaurants that do have an extra charge, and also drink packages because sodas, alcohol, wine, that stuff is not included. Other stuff is, like non-fancy coffee, water, juices. When you go to like Windjammers or something, they always give you like water or coffee and stuff like that. So you don't have to get a drink package, but if you want more variety, and there's also the unlimited alcohol package, which the cruise we just went on Adventure of the Seas, we got that package. So in those videos, you're gonna see what that's like. So let's look. And you wanna, inside your Royal Caribbean thing online, you can start Plan My Cruise. And it shows you everything that is available right now And you want to book this stuff ahead of time, not on the ship, because that's when it's the most expensive. Right now the drink package here, for us, it's up there. We're wondering if maybe they'll have a 4th of July sale and it'll go down. We may not get an unlimited drink package for this cruise. Right now it's at $77. On Adventure of the Seas, we got it for $63, $64 a person, somewhere around in there. So we thought that was a pretty decent deal. So we decided to do it. I'm not a big drinker, so it's really hard for me to get the worth of getting it. But there you go. $77.99 for that right now if I were to book it. And you usually want to get it while it is on some kind of sale, because if it does go lower, like maybe they do have a sale on 4th of July, you can always cancel it and then rebook it at the lower rate. So definitely take advantage of that. And then you've got all your shore excursions. They too will be on sale at the lowest prices that you're gonna see before the cruise. Once you book it on the cruise, typically not on sale. So you can see here, this one's still 5%, 10%. They were lower than this. We booked them, some of them, while they were at 50%. So farther out you book, the better. Usually the ones that are putting on sale are the ones that haven't probably filled up yet. All kinds of options for you though. We've already booked ours. So that is one thing you need to do before actually time to go, is book your excursions. Also, dining packages. You can get unlimited dining package. You can get the 3-night dining package, chops +1. I think we went with the 3-night dining package. The unlimited dining package was 50% off, and I was trying to get my husband to do that one. Now it's 45, and I'm sure it's going to keep going up as the closer it gets. And you also have spa stuff you can do. This thing called the Key, we have not done that. I looked into it. I don't feel like it's worth it. There's also arcade. So we always go to the arcade, so we probably should do this. So there's a nice deal going on. Get it 20% off before we get on the boat. Might be worth it. And we also will have water. Even if you're not getting a drink package at all, you can have water delivered to your room. My husband said it was $10 to have 12 bottles of water delivered to your room. You can also take onto the boat 2 bottles of wine. You'll want to check into the details of the sizes and so forth for that. But yes, that is allowed. And don't forget to pay off your cruise. Our second one that we have, it got canceled. We booked it. The date it was due to be paid was like maybe 1 or 2 days away from the date that we booked it. It showed up in our phone apps, but it never showed up online so that we can pay it. And so the date that you're supposed to pay it by came and went, and yeah, they canceled it, even though we were never able to pay on it because it never showed up in our account. But we did get it rebooked, and it's completely paid now. We're like, we'll just pay it right now. And so everything's good. Now we're trying to get it upgraded to a balcony room because our complimentary one was an interior, and then they sent us a new deal for the exact same sailing that was for a balcony room. So we'll find out, keep you updated if we end up getting upgraded to a balcony room or not. And now about 30 days away from your sailing, they will have it open on the website or on the app where you can go in and fill out all your medical stuff. You can do your passports, take pictures of it, upload it, take pictures of your COVID card, upload it, take a picture of yourself, which is easy for me to do because I have studio equipment. So, but if you don't, just use a nice window in your phone, take a picture of yourself and upload it. That'll save you so much time when it's time to check in at the cruise port. It went, compared to the past 7 cruises that we did in the past, it went so much faster. We like just went boom, boom, boom through each station and right off to the boat. We didn't even have to sit and wait in the waiting area at the port at all. It was great. Closer to the sailing date, you'll need to print out luggage tags, and that's not hard to do. Just you'll get a packet once you're finished all your information that you can print out, and then you will print those luggage tags out, fold them up, and attach them to your luggage. Hopefully I'll insert a picture here of ours so you can see. We bought these fancy plastic things to put them in so that they don't accidentally get ripped off your luggage from Amazon. They're pretty cheap, and that'll save you a lot of headaches and your luggage getting lost. And don't forget, 48 hours from your cruise date, you have to get a COVID test. This may change, but right now you still have to do it. The last cruise had 2 different tests. We got the PCR test we were sailing on Saturday. We got the PCR test at Walgreens on Thursday, and then we got an Abbott antigen test that we ordered from Royal Caribbean. It was about $40, and you do that at home, and we did that after coming home on Thursday. Both tests came through, although we were worried about that PCR test because it said 48 hours, which was cutting it close. And then right after we took it, she was like, oh, 2 to 5 business days. And I was like, what? Thank God we got the other test. Both ended up coming through on time for us to be able to use it for the cruise. So I think this time we're just gonna get 1 test, and we're gonna order the one from Royal Caribbean and do it at home, where you use your phone and they do a video and watch you take the test. I can do a video on that if you're interested. Just leave down in the comments and let me know. On the app, I think about 24 hours before you're getting on the boat, it'll open up again. It'll want to ask you medical questions, and you also pick a boarding time. And I remember we picked 11:30. We actually got there at 10:30, and they were so slow and getting people on so quickly that they just said, go ahead and go now. So they don't want you to show up early, but if you do, you might get on earlier. We just happened to. I don't know if that is the normal case of things, but it worked out for us. Don't forget to have spending money, because you'll go through all kinds of tolls on your way to the port. I know it costs us almost like $25 to drive to New Jersey from where we live, and so we got Easy Pass to make that easier. I highly recommend it. It's very nice. Just stick it on your car and you go. No complaints with the Easy Pass. Also, you'll want money to give tips to the guys when you first arrive at the port. You'll want to have this ready so you can pay a tip to them. They take your bags and they stick it on the ship, and then you go park. And the parking right now for a 5-day cruise was $125 at New Jersey, Bayonne. Pretty expensive. I know before it was below 100, it was like 92, something like that. So the price has gone up. So those are the things you need to prepare before you go. Remember, book those excursions ahead of time online. Don't wait and do it on the boat. You'll regret it. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.